Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Raphael, your friend, and today we will be doing part 9 of this tutorial series, which is the rest of the Balkans, which is Albania, Greece, Bulgaria, and Romania. So let's just get over with it before we run out of time. And sorry if I didn't put the poll, I'll put it today. So yeah. And guys, watch more of the France tutorial and also the Italy tutorial, because those have short views, and the Poland tutorial has like 500 and the UK one has 300. So please guys, watch more of my videos, like the Italy video, the Benelux video, and the France video. Please. Alright, now that's out of the way. Last tutorial we did all of the Yugoslavian nations, well, except for Slovenia, since we did that in the Germany, Austria tutorial. In the Italy and Slovenia tutorial, which you know why. So let's get over with it. We're gonna start with Albania, which and the colors we'll be needing for today, I haven't said that in a long time, are black concrete, red concrete, blue concrete, white concrete, yellow concrete, and green concrete. And if you want to use a black wool for Albania's eagle, yeah, sure. So we're going to go over to this part in Macedonia in this part of Macedonia, and we're going to put a 2 down from here. A 2, 2 ones, a 3, and then a 1, and then a 1, and from here it's going to go straight up to hit this part right here. Yeah. So it also should be a 4 black gap between Italy, like this. So just make sure that. And that's literally Albania done. Now let's just do the flag. So with black wool or concrete, I don't really care. We're gonna go over to this part that's near Montenegro, and we're gonna do a tetra shape. And on the bottom we're gonna do a 6. Well, just a 5. A 5. And then we're gonna do a 2 and then a 1. With red concrete, you can just fill in the top. You can just fill in the rest of the top in with red, like that. So moving on. With the black you're using, from this part right here, you're gonna go down by 3, and from here you're gonna go right by 4, and then you're gonna go up by 4, left by 3, and just fill in the rest like this. From this part right here, like 1 block away from this tall line, we're gonna put a 4. So it also should have like a 1 block gap in between and after them. And from here, we're gonna do a 2, a 4, and then a box shape, like that. Sorry if I'm sick. And from this part in Albania, we're just gonna do an L shape. On the other side, we're also gonna just do an L shape, but this time it's just 1 block since there's not enough space to put it. And that's the eagle done. And then with the rest of it, you're just gonna put it in with red. So it should be like that, and that's Albania done. So now we're gonna get on with probably the hardest country on this list, which is Greece, due to its many islands. So stay tuned. So this is get prepared guys. So from this Tetris shape in the bottom of Albania, we're gonna do a 2, a 1, a 2, a 1, a 2, like this. And we're gonna do all of the islands at the end, so don't worry if we're stuck. From this 2 we did here, we're gonna, from this 2, we're gonna go left by, 8. So go right by 8. And then we're gonna do a 1, a Tetris shape. And from this part, we're gonna do 2 3s, a 2, 3 1s, a 4, 1, a 2, a 1, an L shape, and then we're going to do a 3, and then left by 1, and then we're gonna put 1, 2. And technically it's, I don't know if it's an island or a part of Greece, I'm not sure. In this Tetris shape, we're gonna do a 3 and a 1, a 2, 3 1s, 2, 2, a 1, a 2, a 3, 2 1s, an L shape, a 1, a 3, 2 1s like that. And then we're gonna do 2, a 2, a 2, sorry, a box shape, a 4, a 2, a Tetris shape, like another Tetris shape, just different, like this, a 3, well actually 2 3s, so like this, and then we're gonna do right by 2, 2, and then a 3, followed by a 1 and an L shape. Yeah. From this Tetris shape we did over here, we're gonna do a 2, a 1, a 2, 2, 1, a 5, and then it should just end up with a 6 like this, which is stick up with the North Macedonia. So in total, this is what the mainland of Greece looks like. And if you saw, we did a part of Turkey. Because there are a few islands that actually are near Turkey, so that's why I wanted to add a bit. And now we're going to do all the islands. Hooray. So we're going to start off with this side of Greece, which there's only like 4 islands. So from this two right here, the first 2 we did in Albania, with Greece, we're going to go left by 2, and then the second block we're just going to do these 2 1s. From this one over here, we're going to do skip 1 and put a 2, and then skip 2 and put a 1, like that. From this part, from the lower part in Greece, we're going to go down by 2, and on the second block, just put a 1. Alright. Alright. From this part in the main Greece land or island, I think, we're going to go on the top of this like L shape. We're going to go left by 3, and on the third block, we're going to place 2 1s. We're going to put a 1 like this, and then we're gonna do a line of 3 like this, and then just put a 1. Sorry if it's really laggy again. Then we're gonna do a 1 and a 1, just skip 1 each, and then we're gonna do an imaginary 1 and just put another 1. Skip 1, put a 1. Skip 2, put a 1. Skip 1, put a 1. Skip 1, put a 1. It's like this. It's kind of like It kind of looks like a continent that's like at the island. It looks like islands, but sorry. Moving on. From this one right here, we're gonna do up by 2, and on the third one, we're gonna place a 2. Skip 1, put a 2, and then we're gonna do an L shape, a 3, a 1. Hang on. So like this. Wait, don't do that, guys. Don't do that. Oh, sorry. For this part right here, erase this island, and you're going to put a 2 gap like this on the right side of this one. Well, upright by 1. And on the third one, we're going to place a 2. So it should be a 2 block from here. Sorry. And then we're going to place a 2, an L shape, a 3, a 1, and a 2. Like that. So just make sure to correct the mistake like that. I did. Sorry for that. Alright. From this L shape we did in the Turkish border, we're going to skip by 1 and put a 2. And then skip by 1 and put a 1 on the top. Like that. And now we're going to do the northern islands, which shouldn't be that complicated since there's less islands. So from these 2 2s we did here, we're going to go to the bottom 2 and just skip 1 and put these 2 1s. Skip 3 and just put a 1 on top of these 3. And then we're going to skip 1 and just do this entire box shape. Skip 2 and just put a 1. And skip 2 and put a 1. Like that. From this southern island in Greece, which made this 2 and this rest of Turkey, we're gonna do skip by 1 and just put a 1, skip by 1, put a 2, skip by 2, go down by 2 and just put a 1, and skip by 1 and just do this L-shaped island, and with blue you're gonna put that in with blue concrete. Now we're gonna put a 1 and then 2, 2, well actually 4 2s, like that. And it's going to be the beginning of the Turkish tutorial, which is not in a while, so don't ask me if you want that now. From this first 2 we did here, we're going to do a 1 and 3. Sorry. So it should line up with this from this border, from this island, from this coast of Turkey we did. So it should connect like that. And those are all the islands of this part of Greece done. Now there's one major island called, that's about it. I always call it Athens, but it's not. It's a city. It's like a huge island in the bottom or something. So from this one right here in this shape, we're going to go to the deepest one right here, which caused these 2 to be formed. From here, we're going to use an imaginary line to go down by 5. And then on the 6th one, we're going to place a 1, a 2, a 3, and then from this part of the 1, we're going to go left by 5, and then a 3, a 2, a 2, and then just go straight till you hit this part, like that. And then you're just going to fill this in with blue. I think this island's called Creek, I'm not sure. So just erase that line. And that's this major island done. And now we can finally get onto the flag of Greece. Woo. So, we're going to start with this southern island over here, which from this 4 we did here, we're going to go to the center of this and go to the 3rd one. And then just go left to hit concrete from the right. And then just going to fill the bottom in with blue. Then you're going to put a line on top of this. And then we're going to go to this 2nd one we did here and the 3rd ones. And then you're just going to go left and just fill this in. Like that. And then on the top side, we're just going to fill the rest in blue. Like that. From this Tetris shape we did over here, we're going to go just right here, hit concrete in like this. Wait. Oh yeah, one more island. From this L shape, massive L shape we did in the Turkey border, we're just going to do a simple 5-star shape like this. And just put it in with blue. This is with water or sand concrete. This is also in with water. Just to remind you guys. And this is also water, so make sure to do that. With white, you're going to make a line on top of this blue we did here. And then we're going to go over to this 2 over here with these islands over here. And then from this 2 right here, we're going to go right to hit concrete like this. Like that. And then we're just going to fill this entire thing in with white. Like this. And now we're at the cross right here. So, with an imaginary line from this 2, we're going to go skip by 2. And then on the 3rd block, you're going to go up by 1. And then just go straight up to hit concrete. And then from this end of the 3 in North Macedonia, we're just going to go down to hit concrete. And this is like the middle part of the cross, so you could just fill this in with white concrete. Like that. From this, archipelago, I guess, but there's like these claw marks, I think. We're gonna do a 5 shape like this. Right here. And then we're just gonna go like that. And from these 2 2s we did here with this huge block shape, we're gonna do a 2 and just right to hit concrete like this. And just fill these areas in with white like that. And then with blue, you're gonna just fill this entire portion in with white. So just to show you how it should look, I'll just do it since it's not really that hard. Like that. And that's how this part should look. Now we're gonna do this part of the cross. So from here in North Macedonia, we're just gonna place 2 blue. With white, you're gonna place 2. And then from this part in white, you're gonna go skip by 3 with white and go left. And then, yeah, go left till you hit concrete. And then you're just gonna put this side in with with white. And then you're gonna do an imaginary line from this white we did here. Sorry. Until we hit this part, and we're just gonna fill that in like that. And then we're just gonna fill these and then we're gonna fill the rest of these areas in with blue. So let's just like so. And that's what Greece should look like. As you can see, we did a lot of Turkey. And remember, this is water, that's water, and that's water. Yeah. Now we're going to do Bulgaria, which is probably the second easiest one. So, from this part in Greece we did, we're going to do a 2 and then a 6. So, and they're going to do a 1. A 4, a 2, another 2, a flat 2, a 3, and left by 3, 2 more 3s going left, so like this, and then a 2, a 3, and then we're just gonna end it off with a 6, like that. So it should connect with this part in the Yugoslavia tutorial. And that's the island of Bulgaria gun. Not done. Not that hard. Is there any other block I could use for? No, sorry guys. So with white concrete, you're gonna go to this like 2-2 we did, aka an L shape, on the coast of Bulgaria. And from this bottom part, we're gonna place white and just go left till you hit concrete. Like that. And just fill the entire top in with white. With green concrete, you're going to go over to this 4 we did here. And then from here, we're going to go left till we hit concrete 2. Like that. And with green, if you want to, you could just do a line of green next to the white. Like that. And fill the middle in with green. With red, you're going to go over here in the bottom side of Bulgaria and just do a straight line as we did with the green and white. And then just fill that in with red. And that's Bulgaria done. Now I just need Romania. So from this portion in Bulgaria we did, we're going to do a 3. We're going to do up by 3. And then we're going to do 4 1s. Going right. And then a 4. And then going left by 5. A 4, and then a 2, and then a 1. And actually from this part in Romania, we're going to do a 1, and then 3 1s like this, and then a 2, a 1, a 6, and then a 2. This is the beginning of Ukraine. From this 4 we did over here, we're going to do another 4, a 3, a 2, a 1, a 2, another 2, a 2, a 3, a 2, a 2, and a 2. So it should just line up like that with Hungary, with the Hungary tutorial, aka Visegrad. So it should be like that. And that's the island of Romania done. It's the largest one in the Balkans. So, yeah. And actually from this northern part in Romania, we're just gonna put a 1 and then 2 2s. Like that. So with red, you're gonna go over to this part in Romania where we just did this shape. And with red, you're just gonna go down till we hit concrete. Like that. With yellow, we're gonna do a line right next to it. And then we're gonna skip over a few blocks till, actually we're gonna go over to the Serbian-Bulgarian border. And we're gonna go over here, which with blue you're gonna place 2 and just go up till you hit concrete. Like this. So like that. So, and you could just erase this block right here. And with yellow, you're just gonna place a line of yellow right next to the blue. Like that. And that is Romania done. And that concludes all the Balkans in Minecraft done. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And the next tutorial is Moldova and Ukraine. Ukraine's the biggest country in Europe, but if Turkey was here, it would be the biggest. So stay tuned for Ukraine, and I recommend you to be prepared since it's the largest country in Europe if it's not Turkey. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and remember, like, subscribe, and share to view to others, and watch the Italy tutorial more. So yeah, and in total, guys, I'm just gonna show you how our world looks like right now. This is how all of it looks like right now. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.